What it is, guys, it's your boy Cali BG. Brand new video today, and today is the preseason finale. Eagles going up the streets of New York to play the New York Jets. So a lot of things that could happen in the next 48 hours, maybe less than that. Cutting down the roster to the official 53-man roster. So I can honestly say there's probably 3 positions that we have to look into, but not that much though, maybe just one in particular. My number one concern is probably the cornerback position. I know we just let go of Ron Brooks the other day, and there might be maybe one opening slot or 2. So it all depends on the play of all these backups here tonight. So obviously CJ Smith, who was on last year, had got a little taste of the season. But you know, when we started in the beginning, he was coming up, trying to make moves. We thought we were going to keep him on the roster last year, but he was on the practice squad. But eventually we brought him active. So I think it's the same situation for him. But I think he'll actually make the 53-man roster, because it's between him and Aaron Grimes. So, you know, if you're familiar with Aaron Grimes, he was pretty much second favorite on the team last year during the preseason until he got hurt. Can't really do with him, so we had to put him on IR. So it's a two-way. One's gonna make the team. The other's gonna go on the practice squad. Well, hopefully no one doesn't pick none of these guys up, because it does make a difference. So you have that. You have the running backs. Obviously, might carry 3 or 4 running backs this year, so that might be a little bit different than what we used to do, like 3. So hopefully that extra one will make a lot of effort, kind of build that rotation around, you know what I'm saying? So you have Blunt, Sproles. Interesting thing with that, you have Pumphrey, Clement, and Wendell Smallwood. So you don't really, the first couple of games, you really didn't see too much of Smallwood, but this last one, he kind of came around just a little bit, but Clement has been putting in a lot of work. This guy was an undrafted free agent coming out of Nebraska. I used to watch this dude play like a few games here and there, so he's making a very, very strong case to make this team. So hopefully he does, because I like him. Some people probably won't say that, but I definitely, first hand out, you know, I like this dude. So yeah, running backs is going to be interesting. Then third, I probably got to say wide receivers, because obviously we all know who's the automatic 4 that's locked in, which is Alshon, Torrey Smith, Aguilar, and if I am not mistaken, it's Matt Collins also, which he's been tremendous. He came out the gates with the first preseason game against the Packers with that 38-yard touchdown catch. So it all depends. You know, you got Triggs, which he's good at certain things, but you're not really too sure if he's really worth it. He got wheels, don't get me wrong, he got wheels, but it's just we need a little bit more than that. So you have him, Shelton Gibson, rookie out of West Virginia, which we got him, I think, in the 5th round or so. Yeah, one of those 5th picks, but yeah. Haven't really seen too much action, but this last game he kind of came around just a little bit. So it's going to be interesting to see who's really going to make this roster on that position. But I do think that Marcus Johnson is probably going to, I think he'll make it, because he's always been consistent. Even when we had him on the team last year, even though we didn't put him on the active roster, but he's always been consistent. So I will give him props for that. So those were my big concerns as far as this finale game tonight. For anyone, let me just go ahead and just put this out there. For anyone that's going to week 1, FedEx Field, Washington, D.C., everybody knows what it is. Our first game of the year, regular season, which is 10 days away, so I can't wait. 10 days, we play the Redskins in Washington. So for any of you guys that are going, I will be there. The homie from the Eagle squad, shout out to Jesslyn, you know what I'm saying? So she will be there with me. We're all going to turn up. We're going to meet other Eagle fans. you know, it's going to be exciting. You know what I mean? I just got a confirmation that there's going to be a party bus, full bus of Eagle fans at this tailgate. So as soon as I get a bit more information, because, you know what I'm saying, we're still trying to put stuff together in the work, so I'm going to contact my boy Bobby, which he will be down there. You know him personally. You know what I'm saying? He likes to have a good time. He's the party boy. So, yeah, it's going to be exciting. It'll be good to see everybody. But there's one thing. If you are going to the game, and if you're wondering what you can and cannot bring, let me introduce to you the Eagles clear bag, which is NFL approved. This is the exact size that they need when you're checking into the stadium, regardless if it's Washington, home in Philly, Dallas, anywhere. So this is the approved size. So it's a 12 by 6 by 12 bag. Pretty good, decent size. You can put like your phone, wallet, chargers, camera. So that's what I'm definitely going to do, because this is going to be great shots for this DC vlog. So if anyone is interested in buying this thing prior to week 1, go to rallyhouse.com. Any of you guys that know about this, it's kind of like a Philly store that's online. They're going for $9.99 right now. So just to give you guys a little tip. So this is going to be great. I'm so glad. And again, football is back. So I'm definitely hella smiling right now. So shout out to the squad. This is going to be great. So it's your boy BG. Live stream, I will put that in the description box. So you guys enjoy yourselves. Go ahead and comment, share. I'm trying to get all these people pumped up. So like I said, 10 days away, week 1. It's